Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get all the videos on timely manner.
Welcome back to Random Bites of a Sweet Life. In today's video, I'm showing you how to make chocolate chip cookie delight, which is one of my favorite desserts. You will need a 16.5 ounce tube of chocolate chip cookie dough, 3 cups of cold milk, a 3.9 ounce package of instant chocolate pudding, a 3.4 ounce package of instant vanilla pudding, an 8 ounce package of cream cheese, 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, and I like to use 16 ounces of Cool Whip. The recipe technically calls for 12 divided, so you would use 6 ounces in one portion and the other 6 in the other, but I'm going to use these to keep it much easier. These are 8 ounces each, so I'll just use one for one portion of the recipe and the other for the other, and I'll show you how that goes next. The first thing you're going to need is a 16.5 ounce tube of cookie dough. I have a 30 ounce because that's the only one I could find. So I'm just going to cut this pretty much in half, and we're going to spread that out into this pan. To 350 degrees, and then with your cookie dough, spread it out into a 13 by 9 inch cooking tray. You want to keep your tray ungreased and just press the dough into the tray until it covers into all the corners, and I'll show you that next. Flatten it down. And this is why you want to make sure it's softened already, so it'll be much easier to spread it out. It has to cover the entire surface of the tray. So next you'll want to just place this in the oven at 350 degrees for approximately 15 minutes. Once the 15 minutes are up, you want to take your cookie out of the oven and place it on a wire rack to cool. So we'll let that sit there for a while, and we'll go on to the next step. We're going to take a mixing bowl, and we're going to take the 2 packages of instant pudding, and we're going to mix that in the bowl with 3 cups of cold milk. We'll just mix this together and slowly pour in the milk. You want to mix this thoroughly until there are no lumps and let it sit. This will form into the pudding that you need, and then I'll show you the next step. To combine the cream cheese, the confectioner's sugar, and 1 package of the Cool Whip. Add the cream cheese to the mixing bowl and start to whip it. You want to combine the cream cheese and the sugar together, and then also add in your Cool Whip. When you let it soften, it makes this part much easier. And then spread this cream cheese sugar mixture onto the cookie. Then you want to get out your chocolate and vanilla pudding mixture and put that on top of the cream cheese mixture. And finally, the last step is to take your other container of Cool Whip and spread that out across the top of this. Now the key to this is to make sure this is nice and smooth before you start putting it on there, because it will be very hard to smooth it out if it's not already in a pretty whipped consistency. So I'm just mixing it around to do that. Once the Cool Whip has softened sufficiently, go ahead and spread it on top of your pudding. The last thing you'll want to do is go ahead and place this in your refrigerator for about 8 hours or overnight. It's ideal to leave it in for that long. However, I don't like to wait that long. I'm going to put this in the fridge for about an hour or two, and at that point it's ready enough for me. Now that our cookie delight has had a chance to sit in the refrigerator for a little while, we're going to cut our piece and I'm going to have a taste. And here it is. So good. And here you can see all 4 layers. It's